Hello, this is Trevor Wilson here from Vintage Guitars, and I'm here with Graham Oliver, who has called in to check out his new pre-production vintage reissue signature models. Isn't that right, Graham?
That's right, yes.
And the one he's got on his knee at the moment is the close replica, should we say?
Of my first squeeze, my first true love, yeah.
There you go, this is a VS6 Geo Graham Oliver model. And it is, I would say, a faithful recreation of the original one that you bought how long ago?
1972.
1972,
yeah.
So that's quite a long time ago.
And it weren't new then.
And I'm probably right in saying that that guitar, obviously because of its age and because of its history and its provenance, it's actually worth quite a few bob.
I would think so, yeah. I know I've used it consistently for years throughout a pub career, to the world stage, to arenas and everything in between. 20 albums, or I've wrote songs on it that's like Wheels of Steel. I wrote on that guitar. It's been used for you know, video games now, you know. A great guitar lets you accomplish great things.
Yeah, and I would think that with that guitar on the road now, you've got two kind of how should we say, concerns.
Well,
one of them
right.
is the value of it, but again, they're always probably insured, so therefore money can come back to you. What can't come back to you is that guitar.
It has been broken once. The neck came apart from the body and that, and then the first time I became aware of vintage guitars was seeing a white guitar, and I phoned Gavin up, and he told me about the range, and I came up, and I just can't believe that the end product now is through a process of just making an inquiry about a fantastic vintage guitar, that we've ended up with, you know, a complete replica of my original, even down to the high output pickup, which more people, I tell you what, these pickups, they'll knock spots off active pickups.
Yeah, I think they've I'm a big fan of passive pickups. I understand active pickups and I know that they do certain things, but they don't have the voicing, they don't have the nuances that you can get out of it. That's when you do your pinch harmonics and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's true to say that actually this is probably, in fact, when Graham picked the guitar up, he said it felt just like playing his original guitar.
It does, absolutely.
And that's something that we strive to really achieve.
In fact, when it was on a stand and it was at the corner of your eye, I just thought, my guitar's here, you know. And it's just fantastic, it really is. And bearing in mind that my original took me, I think it was 4 years at £2 a week to pay for it. And I was married then with a young family, just it just took forever. And kids have just got it so good now. If you can get something that plays like this straight out of the box,
and it's affordable,
and it's affordable, absolutely. Unlike other signature guitars, this is totally affordable. Like you said, a week's wage for some kids. And yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the front pickup, because obviously we have replicated yours, and it's obviously turned round. Did that something that you did, like you took it out and put it back in, or was it that way around when you bought it? Well,
it's something that you see at Peter Green one or something, you know, and you think, oh, it was, you know, because for that woman tone, you get that kind of out of phase or whatever it were sound. You read these things and you get them into your mind, and I think when I was growing up, I was just like kids today. You learn things, you see things, you try and emulate things, and you take on board everything. You're like you're just talking guitars, and you're convinced that because somebody's got this guitar or somebody's got that pedal, you can sound like them. I mean, years later you find out it's in your fingers, you sound like who you are. But at that point early on, you're trying. But this pickup, I had that my original put on in the early 80s in America, because I wanted that high gain crunch like Sabbath or whatever, and I didn't. And that pickup did it in spades, and now it's been replicated because I've searched for the last 30 years to find another one that could do that. Now I've got one. It's fantastic.
So we got it quite close to it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great, that's good to know.
You can just squeak them harmonics like nothing. It's fantastic.
That's excellent.
I was that wild. I want one of them. even Dimebag, he wants, what pickup you got on there, man? And
really?
Yeah, and he started using a similar pickup because of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So this is quite a good project because we had to replicate lots and lots of things about the guitar, which is actually quite unique to the model that Graham's actually got, and the neck angles are different, and the way the neck's set in, and the length of the heel, and all those things that a lot of people might not think they're important, but they're very important to an artist like Graham, because when he picks it up, it has to feel the same. Because I'm sure that heel now has become a register for you, to exactly where you are for a run or whatever it is, and so you start messing with things like that, and then you're playing something strange. You're not playing something that's your friend.
That's right. That's absolutely correct. Yeah. And it's just way it hangs as well. You just feel totally comfortable after 2 or 3 songs, because I have been using different guitar travelling abroad when I've not risked my other one, and when you get it back on, it's so comfortable. You feel it's like putting, you know, like a comfortable shoe back on.
That's great. Yeah. That's great. So now you can semi-retire the other one, mate, and you
I'm
can
definitely going to retire it. Yeah.
Take these and on the road.
Toast now. If a Japanese collector phones me up, he can have it. I'll take this every day.
So there you have it. This is the VS6 GO Graham Oliver model. Thank you very much, Graham.
Thank you.